Now we are getting somewhere. It was very long. Hello! In this video, we are going to see how to add a Google custom search engine on Pixel Perfect on your website. So Google custom search engine is like a search box. When you type in, you click OK, it can search only on your website pages if you want, or you can have all the results of Google. You can define how it will search only on your website or on your website and all the internet. And you can also customize the colors, the way your search engine will work. It is free or paid. You can choose. You pay, then you have no ads. If it's free, then you have ads from Google on the search results. And if you have a Google AdSense account, you can earn on those ads. So how to do it? You go to Google, you search for Google custom search, you find custom search engine. Okay, you click on this one. You need to be connected to your Google account. So here I have created already one custom search engine. I will add a new one just for Builderall Rockstar. So add sites to search. You can put several sites. So in the search results, you can have your website and other websites that you own or that you want people to search. Like if you want to do if you have a site on dogs and you want the results to be about the pages on your site, but also on a few other sites with authority about dogs, then you can add as many sites as you want to search. For mine, I will just put builderallrockstar.com, language of the custom search engine English, and the name of my search engine just for me. Okay, then create. Now, so it's created. You can add it to your website, view it on the web, because it's also a Google page on its own. When you go there, it will search only on the site that you have specified or modify your search engine. So first things, we go to modify your search engine. So it's like here, edit search engine, the same, but it goes directly to edit search engine and Builderall Rockstar. So you can set up a few things, a lot of things, like all the colors and so. So you can look at it. You can add also your logo on the page. But in this video, I am not going to review each things we can change on the settings. I will just show you a few things that needs to be done. So you see here you have the settings for setup. Then on look and feel you have also tabs for settings, and search features. It's the same. You have also tabs and things like this. There is something important, in my opinion, to do. Is I think search features in advanced, in web search settings. Here in the link target, I will put underscore parent. So what is this? Link target is once you are on your website on the search results page that you will integrate in your website in Pixel Perfect. When you have the results, when people click on them, by default, it goes in the same window. But since we will be using a HTML app, it is a window of its own. So the sites will load into this iframe, into your own web page. So if that's what you want, fine. but usually we want either to open a new tab, a new window, or to have the window totally. Uh, I mean, we want the site that we click on, the window totally disappear and have the new site. You know, like a normal Google, when you click on it, you go to the website on the same window. And to do that with Pixel Perfect, you need to specify the link target to be underscore parent. So it will know that the site need not to be loaded into the iframe, but into the whole window of your site. So this is why here you should put underscore parent. Or otherwise, you can put underscore blank. And this will open in a new window, new tab. So remember, it's in search features, in tab advanced, then web search settings, and link target. And here I will just put, I think, parent. So visitors go out of my website without opening a new window. Anyway, it's not up to you. Okay, save those changes. And in look and feel, you can customize, so you can choose a theme. You have 6 themes to choose from for the colors of the links, but also you can customize everything in terms of colors. In customize, here you have so the font used, the border color, everything. The logo, you can put an image URL and a link so that the logo of Google will be replaced by your own logo if you want. Search box, same, border color. Search button, Google branding, you can remove it, so it will not have Google. Okay, I highlight it, and you have more things, results. So those are the search results, how they look. The URL if you want to show the full URL. So anyway, those are the options, and promotion are the ads, because you will have ads on your results. So how they look. But all these settings, I stop here. You can look at them. You have to know that what you change here, you don't need to change on your website. Once we have put the code for Google Custom Search Engine, then you can change all the colors here, and it will reflect on your website without any change. But what is important, the first thing, so at first, now what we need to do is on our website, we need to make a page where we will just have the header, the footer, but inside a big HTML app with the search results. And then we need to create another HTML app, but we can put it in header, so it will be on all the pages of our site. A small HTML app for the search box. That's why when you are look and feel, you can choose the layout. I will choose this one, results only, not the others. Those will be to have the search box and the result on the same page. So if you want to have just a button on the header to do search, and when they click on it, they come to your page, another page of your website where they can search your site. So they will have just the search box and the results appearing without reloading the page. It's dynamic. So in this case, you can choose full width and do another way. But for this one, I would choose results only. Okay, and at the bottom, save and get code. So now we are going to have the code to put into the HTML app. This is for just the code for the search results. But let me go back, because I want to show you in this video, I want to show you 2 ways to do it. So one is with the search box of Google, And another way is with the contact form of Pixel Perfect, because for the search box you can have your own search box with just a form field and a button, which will go to your search page on your website. And then Google will display the results. It will take the query, the words that visitors have typed, it will know them and it will display the results for those words. So let's go back to setup, to look and feel. Let's go back here, and instead of result only, which give us the code only for the result page, we choose 2 pages. And it's the same, but it will give us both codes for the search box and for the search results. So let's take this one, 2 page, and save and get the code. So now the difference is that we have this button get code for search results, because this one is the code for the search box. And here you have a button, you need to click it. This one is to specify a few things. And the first one is specify the complete URL of your site where you want the search results to appear. So with HTTP here. So I know my page, I will put it on builderallrockstar.com/search. That will be my name of my page, will be search. So this is where I will have the code for the search results. And specify the query parameter name embedded in the URL. You can let it at Q, which is the one Google uses. And search also is the page when you do a search on Google, so it will look like Google or search and Q. Save. This is important to put, because otherwise the search box will not know where to send people who have typed something in the search box. When they click OK, it doesn't know where to send it, so it will send it to its own page, a Google page directly, not on your site. So if you want to have it send it on your site, you need here in details to put the URL of your search result page. So now this is done, okay. So this search engine, custom search engine, knows where to send them. And here I have the code for the search box. So I will copy this one. Okay, copy. And I go in Pixel Perfect on my website. Here, so this is the page. I will not, you can put the HTML app in the header, but I will just put it here at the bottom so that you can try them. And on my website I don't want to have a search box in the header, so this one I can delete. Okay, so I will put here, so you go to plus, apps, HTML. Okay, so right click, edit, and in the code here you have body, to body. So after the first one you press enter and you paste the code that it gave you. Okay, and one important thing that I mentioned at the beginning, that we want that when they click on the search box, the button, it will open in a new window. Otherwise, it will open inside the window. You know what we changed in custom search engine settings? It was for the search results. When people click on the results, we want them to open in the same window, but in the parent or in a new window, so we can choose there. But this is for the search box. And so far, I haven't found on Google settings of the custom search engine, I haven't found the way to do it, but maybe it's somewhere. But we can put it directly in the code. So you see, after div class equals GCSE search box only, and double quotes, then you put space, data dash new and uppercase window equals double quote true and double quote. So data new window equals true. So it will open in a new window my search results page on my website. So this you say OK, confirm, and you will see the when you resize the HTML app, it resizes also the box. So you can put it very small or take the full width. So I will put it here, and on the right I will have my the other one. Maybe I can show you now how to do it, the other one, because it's not that hard. So this was HTML app, okay? Now we go to plus, and we choose the contact form. No, not apps. Contact form, and choose any form. Doesn't matter, because after you can customize the appearance of your form. So okay, I have this form. So what I will want to do is to have only one field and one button. So right click, elements. So elements are the fields. So you can delete 3 out of 4. Okay. And edit the one you have. So the fields are the information that will be sent to your search result page. So in tag, you need to have, if you remember, the name was Q, because this will hold the words that the visitor typed. So it needs to be Q. In placeholder field, you can have a small text to indicate to people that they should write. So type your search, or I don't know, looking for something, and it will show this. And that's it. You just a placeholder field. It's optional. You don't have to confirm and confirm. And this box now is needs to also know where to send this information. So it's in a configure on the right default, or you can default, and it will ask you where to send it. So edit the action. So the same. It's a HTTPS builderallrockstar.com/search. It's the same as in the search box settings of the Google custom search engine. The same. And the method is get. Post or get is get. Confirm. And close it. Now we want the button to change the button. So right click button. And the same, you can have search, just a text, and you can have a button. So icon of button, we look for select the icon. You can search for a magnifying glass. So search in English, magnifying. No. Maybe just search. Yes, search. Okay, confirm. So we want it on the left. Okay. Icon size, icon color. Okay, I'm not going to really to really optimize it. One thing, so maybe you want to know is, imagine you want the button to be on the right, like normal, like the normal search. Then you have to go into appearance. So right click, appearance, and here this is the style for this contact form. So you click on the gear. Stick with me. It's very easy. It's just a bit long, but this was to show you two ways to do it. So the style of button. You can change the color. Position of the button under the form, and you can say on the right side. Okay, so it's like this. If you don't like because it's not aligned, so there are other things to set if you want. Space from the top, size 8. I don't know, you have to see. So 8 is not good. Yes, it's good. 8, 5, okay. And size 100%. Space from the top, okay. Then you can also set the fields, text field on the left, so you can achieve what we want. Is only to have just like this, so maybe small text, and for this you have to play with with the other options here. Form label style. Label we don't use. Form field style. So form field will be this one. So in the style you can change the size of the field in the fonts used. Style of button, subtitle font on mobile. I don't know. We just look a little bit, just to see if we can find the way to have this icon to be on the left. So of course we can make it bigger, the whole HTML app, but that would be cheating. I'm sure there is a way, but we have to find here field spacing 8. Maybe this, if I move, so it change the 8. Okay, not. I want it to be the same size as the button. Yeah, so to conclude this very quickly, I think the easiest way would be in the style of the button to reduce the size of the text. So if I can find it, it's here. Yes, if I decrease the size, at some point, it should go on the left. Yes, it's here. So now it's as small as this one. Okay, so it's good. So now I will reduce the height of the field. Form field style. 8. Okay, I think like this, I think it's fine. So you close, and now we have, okay, the one with contact form. So now both are set up. I click save, and we are going to do the search results page. For this, we need to create a new blank page on our website and put HTML app, which will take the full width and a lot of space in 8, so that it will accommodate even a lot of search results from Google. Because if you put a small one, what you will see, it will be only the ads. At first you have a few ads, depending on what people are searching for. And if you just put the HTML app with a small 8, inside is not even scrollable, so it's not good. It's better to really dedicate a page just for the search results. So we go in here in my layout and add a page. So this is a page that will be called a search. We'll have the name search. So blank page. Okay. Search. I mean, this is just the name of the page. So search. You know, there is a third way to do the search box. It is by using HTML app, but inside the code will not be from Google. You put HTML code to create a simple form with one text field and one button, and you can style it like you want with CSS still inside this HTML app. And then the action of the form, here you have total freedom. You can, so you send to the page, search page of your website, but you can send it in a new window or in a parent, and you can. So this is the third way to do it. Just send, do a form, HTML form into a HTML app. So you have to know the HTML code to create a form, but then you can style it as you want. There is no restriction. Okay, so now this is our page. We want to edit the option to give it. Okay, so the address is already made based on the name I put search, and give me search as a, okay, the title of the page. We say search results. Anyway, this is not important. Save. So we have our page. So on this page we put HTML app, HTML app with the code of Google. So we will go back to Google. First, let's arrange this app. Okay. So you need to go down the footer, make it go down. So you scroll up the page and make it go down to take. It can be quite long because this page only used for search results. So you can have a long page, even if it's empty at the bottom, doesn't matter, really, just for the results. And here we will go up again and put so maybe a text. Text 1. Okay. So I put the search results. Center in white. Right, okay. And to take the full width. Okay. Center. The HTML app, the same, we put it here. Take the wall, the width of the page. Okay, and then we go down and we make it taller like this. We take this and go down. Okay, after go down until the end. Okay, fine. And center. Okay, and now we need to put the code of Google. So edit and here we will put the code after the body. But the code, we need to go back to custom search engine here, where we add the code for search box. Remember? So now is next get code for search results. So now code for search results is this code. So we copy everything, copy and paste it in our HTML app after the body. And here we don't need to modify anything. In the search box, remember we had to add here data dash new window equals true in order to make it open a new window instead of displaying inside the HTML app. But here for the search result we don't need, because we have already set up in Google custom search engine options, we have already set up the link target into the settings. You can go back to the video to see. So it knows already. Our custom search engine knows that the results should open in a new window or in the parent window, depending on what we have put in link target. So it won't be a problem. Confirm. So it just shows us this because it's empty. It doesn't have any keywords to search for. And now we can save this page. So of course, you should go and look at the mobile version for this page if you want to use the search function also on mobile. Maybe we can do it now just to show you, so that it waits for my website to update, so I can show you that it works. So I need to wait a few minutes until it is updated, the live version. So here the same for the mobile. You want to go down the footer so that it will show a little more results than just the ads. Same process. Go slowly, don't panic, because you want to play with the click of the button once. You click once and you wait. Here on my computer, as you can see, it's quite laggy because my computer is old, and also I am recording this video, which takes 40% of the CPU. So, and Pixel Perfect itself is a software, so it's not very fast when I use it. So you need to be precise. If it's the same for you, if it's not fast, you need to be precise. Wait until don't click everywhere, and after all the clicks will take action, but after you have clicked. Anyway, if you don't have this problem, you don't see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm used to be careful with my clicks on software in general. So here, voila, we have put it. So this is a mobile search result page, which will be nice looking to save. And save. So now I go to the live version of my website on the page that you are looking at now. If you are looking at this video on my website, you are looking at the page, and at the bottom of this video there are two search box. So I go there, build a role rockstar.com / Google. So let's see if my site has been updated already with the new page. Okay, so which one should we try first? This one, the Google search. Let's search for don't know, videos. Okay, search. So you open a new window, the search goes to the right URL, builderallrockstar.com/search, but it displays me my home page. This is because my live website has not been updated yet, because it's in live, this video, so need to wait a little more. So now I will just refresh the page, refresh until it shows me the page I've created. Maybe I will speed up this part. Now we are getting somewhere. It was very long. I tried to resave it or to move something, but in fact it was just long, 5 minutes or more to wait. So now we have the page search results with the, the result for the search video. So you see all those are ads. So if you have the paid version, you won't have ads. If you link it to your AdSense account, those are your ads, so it's good in this case. But for me, I'm not happy with having so many ads at the top and then my results only. And you see my page, so my results I have only 5, and it goes on. So I should even make it a longer page in order to have everything. And the white background, this can be put black or maybe transparent, I'm not sure. So you can customize it in this interface, look and feel. You change it and it will show directly, immediately on your website. Let's try customize. And you know, there is also something on my search result page. I have only the search results. I don't have the search box anymore. But usually we put the search box in the header of the website, so it will always be available. But even then, you can have the search box a second time in the results page if you want. So for this, you know, you can play with it. You can think about that in a layout. You can select different. I will show you just something. Layout doesn't change your website, your search engine. Those are just some ideas of layout, some features that you can use in different pages. This is overlay, for instance. It will have your search box, and as soon as you type something, enter, it shows an overlay. It doesn't reload the page. This you can use it on another page of your website. Me, I've set up 2 pages in order to have the codes for the search box alone and the result page alone. But this one, full width, will have the search box at the top and the search results within the same HTML app. So I can use this code. So when I select it and I get save and get code, I can get the code to have this the search box and the results on the same page. I can put this code into my search results page, and it will work the same. The search box only that I will put in my header will send to this search result page, which will show again the search box in the header, of course, but in the page once again with the words that have been put already inside and the search results. So if people want to search more, they can again type in the page the second search box. You know what I mean? All those are just ways you can use your custom search engine. It's not set in stone like if you customize the colors, yes, they will be the same everywhere you use the search results code. So this is background color white, so in general, customize general. Here I will put a black, but then if I put black, then the text needs to be white. So now I go into more things to change. So if I have the results general, border color, background color, border color. Okay, so general was more of the page. It will be black, but then each result will have a block with the background color. So here also I need to set it to black, and when border color white, okay, I can make it black, and background color. Okay, so it's a back. This is border color of the results and background color of the result also. So border and background, and here you have border and background of over when people have the mouse over this search result. So I can put the same if I don't want any change, or I can make it a little a gray, so it will show, it will react. So as you see here, you have the preview, it's not readable, so I need to change the color of the title. So unvisited color, visited color, over color. So let's put everything white. Okay, over color, maybe a little less white. And active color, doesn't matter. Okay. And then the URL, okay, make it brighter. My name and white. Okay. Oh, yes. And the ads promotion, background color. This one, border color, this one, title, same, this one. Okay, URL of the ads. A snippet. Okay. So now I have everything set up. Save. And it should reflect. So if I go back to my search result, I refresh, it should look good for my website. So this is how you can change the look and feel. So I'm sure even those white lines, I can change them to black somewhere, but it works already. It looks nicer on my website, so that's good. And just to show you that the other one, so it was here. We tried type video in the Google search box, and now with the contact search box, we can look again. So let's try, I don't know, Pixel Perfect, and search. And it works as well. Okay, so now is the end of this long tutorial. If you look at the start, it's quite easy. You just have to create your custom search engine in Google with your Google account. make a few important change that I showed at the start of the video. You know, the data dash new window equals true. This is important, otherwise it will show the result inside the small HTML app search box, so you will know the problem. Huh? And also to open the result, so this we haven't tested, but you know, when I click here, up, so I go to another page of my website inside the window. But if you don't put, so this I can show you again because it's very important and it's not easy to find because it's in search features. Then the tab, you know, yeah, at least 3 clicks. This is search features, advanced. I mean, you cannot invent it. It's advanced, web search settings, link target, and you need to put exactly this underscore parent. So you cannot come up with this without knowing what is that. So if you do this search features, advanced, link target, parent, you will have your search results opening in the same windows as your your search result. If you don't do that, it will open inside the HTML app. So you will have the website, even if it's your website, inside this HTML app. And then if you search again inside, it will create a loop. So it's not good. And so you can put underscore parents to have this behavior. But if you want to show all the results of the world, but you don't want people to leave your page, then here you will put underscore blank, BLANK. Okay. And then it will open in a new window, new tab for your search results. But for the search box, it's just inside the code where you have data and dash. And that's it, really. Otherwise, the rest is just playing with the options, changing the logo, you know, your so it's not even here. For instance, not to have the image, the preview image, you can set it into your custom search engine. The logo, so it's not here because in fact it's the logo will be close to the search box. So you know, this Google branding, you can remove it and you can have a logo on other part of the page anyway. If you have any question, you can let them in below this video, in the description on YouTube or Facebook, or just contact me with the menu if you're on the website. You can ask me some question, and if I see one might be interesting for others, I will add it on the page or somewhere so that I don't have it anymore and it will people don't need to ask it. But I think you are covered with this tutorial. Bye bye.